Well, here we go again. Roll in the clips! Get it? Cause it's called Another and there's another review. Just watch the video. Hello young lads and welcome back to another of my video, whereas in this topic we are going to discuss about the great gothic horror Japanese cartoon famously known as Another. Viewer discretion is advised considering the sheer amount of blood loss consistent in this video. Please enjoy the video. The story first introduces the plot by reaching back 26 years ago in the past, where a student named Misaki, a member of the class 3C Yomiyama Junior High School, mysteriously passed away in an accident, causing grief and sorrow throughout the entire school. Nothing much happened at first, until one student in the same classroom suddenly proclaimed, "Hey, Misaki isn't dead. She's sitting right there," while pointing towards Misaki's now abandoned seat. Apparently everyone took the joke seriously, literally agreeing with the statement, and soon enough, everyone in the entire school acted as if Misaki is still sitting in his old seat listening to the teacher's teachings. Fast forward 26 years later, we then meet the main protagonist, a young boy, pale, and approximately 168 centimeters tall, decided to transfer to the very same classroom where the incident happened, wondering why there is a young girl named Misaki sitting in the back seat. The girl who no one seems to consider exists. Seems like there's a connection, huh? The animation in this Japanese cartoon is considered to have been extremely breathtaking and highly valued compared to other Japanese animated cartoons. This is of course to be expected considering the fact that it was animated by a highly professional animation company known to be responsible for production of other phenomenal works such as Angel Beats and Charlotte. That's right folks, it's the man, the myth, the legend, PA Works! Okay, stop it with the applause, we don't want any happiness in this video. However, the animation mostly gets its high appreciation and attention from the amount of horrible and brutal deaths consisted in the show. Here, I will show you some of the most sickening human deaths you will ever see in your entire life. You will not want to have eyes ever again. With happy music. Disclaimer, if you feel some form of discomfort watching deaths in any form of media, skip to the following timestamps shown in the screen. If not, let's carry on. Okay, moving on. Frankly speaking, I would personally conclude that this Japanese cartoon has done an excellent job in delivering the story as its formal backbone, and so did many others. However, the show does possess some hate from the audience, which came from the fact that the characters are often dull and bland as well as the predictable mystery consisted throughout the story. Though it still remains enjoyable. It is no surprise that the show itself has received a grand overall total of 7.6 out of 10 rating as a gothic horror Japanese show in IMDb. However, before we could head on to the question, should you or should you not watch Another, I would like to point out a few points the show carries out throughout the plot. Here are my thoughts. I won't spoil too much detail about the plot itself, however, I would like to mention the fact that the storyline possesses some incredible plot twists and story development, especially towards the end of the ride. It also possesses this unique power where it is still able to grab the watcher's attention at times where the plot begins to fall, statistically adding additional bonus points towards how it affects the viewers. They constantly put the viewer on the edge of their chair, causing them to always have a lust to consume as much information regarding to the plot of the story, making use of the mystery. So then, only one question remains. Should you or should you not watch Another? That depends. If you're a normal person who's never had any experience in watching any form of Japanese media well referred to as a normie, then perhaps this show isn't for you. However, if you're very much interested in extremely brutal, blood-spewing content or media and have a very strong intent of murder, watching graphic material in the form of gothic horror genre, then the answer to should you or should you not watch Another should be yes.